You know, divine means of or having to do with God, right? The divine author, and we hope you like it. After the drama, Gretchen's going to talk about it just a little bit. Bring, bring, hello. Oh, hey, St. Peter, what's up? Yeah, this is God. I'm doing good, man, just chilling. No, not like a villain. I'm God. But I'm doing good. What am I doing? Well, it's funny you should ask. I was actually working on a story. I have this awesome idea for a story. It's called Gretchen Helps Lisa. Yeah, sure, I'll let you know how it turns out. All right, just call me later. Peace. Turn on my computer. Takes a while to launch XP. I don't use Vista. It sucks. Let's see, I need a new document. You know what I use for all my documents, right? Word. Get it? God's Word.
Oh.
It's a little joke. Yeah, alright. New document. I'm going to just do a save as Gretchen Helps Lisa. I need a good setting. Okay, I got it. It was a dark and stormy night.
God, I don't know about that. It's been really stormy a lot lately. I prefer something happier.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're scared of the dark too.
That too.
Yeah, we won't tell everybody about that. Okay.
Thank you very much.
Backspace. For you, Gretchen, I'll change it. You ready?
Yes, I am.
It was a bright, sunny day.
Beautiful.
Was that cool?
I love it.
It was early spring.
Even better.
And it was a Saturday.
Yes.
And Gretchen loved Saturdays. She lived for the weekends.
Woohoo.
So she slept in super late. And when she woke up, she flipped channels and she watched all of her favorite Saturday morning cartoons. She was watching some SpongeBob SquarePants. Yeah. She was watching some old reruns of Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon. Oh yeah, good times. She watched a little bit of Hannah Montana and some Powerpuff Girls. Oh yeah.
Of course.
Good times, good times. But after a while, there was nothing on anymore, so she threw back the remote and she was bored. Gretchen was sitting there, she was just twiddling her thumbs and she was playing with her hair. She was picking her nose.
God.
Oh yeah, we won't tell people about that either. Backspace, alright. Anyway, she was bored, and she got excited when the telephone rang, so she ran and she picked up the telephone, and it was her friend Mary. So she said, "Hi, Mary."
Hi, Mary.
And she and Mary started talking about all kinds of stuff, what was happening, what was going on, and Mary mentioned to Gretchen that there was going to be a big party that night.
Yes.
And Gretchen was excited because she loved to party. She started jumping up and down, twirling in circles. But her telephone was old school and had a cord and she had to unravel herself. It was really embarrassing. And she said she definitely wanted to go to this party. And so she was excited and getting ready to hang up the phone when Mary mentioned to Gretchen that Carlos was going to be at this party.
Carlos?
And Gretchen got that look that girls get when they like a boy. Whatever that is. And she was really excited because she liked Carlos, thought he was pretty fine. So she said definitely she wanted to go, so she hung up the phone. And she went into the bathroom and she started getting ready for the party. She was fixing her hair and putting on makeup and doing whatever else girls do. I don't know, but it took a really long time. And she felt like she was looking pretty good, so she blew herself a little kiss in the mirror. And she was surprised to suddenly hear the doorbell ring, so she ran downstairs. She opened up the door and saw that it was her friend Mary to take her to the party. So she said, "Hey, Mary."
Hey, Mary.
And she was getting ready to walk out of the house to this party when Gretchen turned and looked and saw that her family was sitting down to her favorite meal. They were having steak and lobster and crab cakes and asparagus and Funyuns. Oh yeah, this was a meal to die for. So she was torn, should I have dinner with my family or go to the party? And she decided to ditch dinner. So she left and she got into the car with Mary and they're driving to the party. They're talking about what's going to be happening, who's going to be there, how much fun it's going to be. And again, Mary mentions Carlos. And Gretchen's heart leapt within her. Because she really liked Carlos, thought he was cool. Well, time flies when you're having fun, talking about fun stuff. Before you know it, the car pulls up in front of the house where the party is. Gretchen gets out of the car. She walks into the party. She's waving to people. She's giving people hugs. And then she turned and looked. And on the other side of the room, Gretchen saw, oh yeah, the hors d'oeuvre table. And she was really hungry since she had skipped dinner, so she went over, she started bigging out, man. She started eating Fritos, she started eating some Doritos. She found an unopened bag of Funyuns, God's gift to humanity. She was chowing on these Funyuns, having a good old time, going extreme on the Funyuns. And then she turned and saw Carlos, who luckily did not notice the Funyun hanging out the side of her mouth. So she quickly corrected that problem. And she took a step in the direction of Carlos. And then she thought for courage, no, first I'll go to the cooler and grab myself an ice-cold, frosty 12-ounce root beer. Oh, yeah. Took a big old swig of root beer for courage. And then looked at Carlos. And their eyes met. And sparks flew. So she took a step closer to Carlos, and then she turned and saw that her really good friend Lisa was sitting on the couch looking kind of upset, like she needed somebody to talk to. So being the good friend that she was before talking to Carlos, she checked in with Lisa and made sure everything was cool with Lisa.
Yeah, God, you know what, about Lisa, actually, you know what, I think she's just fine. Like, you know, maybe things were a little rough last week, but she needs time to herself. You know, she needs time alone. And so, but Carlos over there, you know, I've been praying to you about him a lot lately, and he's looking pretty good tonight. So I was thinking maybe like tonight was probably our night, like finally I could talk to him. So I'm sure Lisa's going to be okay, and I want to go that way to Carlos.
Okay, so backspace, I guess.
Backspace.
All right.
Yes.
So Gretchen figures that Lisa will be fine and takes another step closer to Carlos and then glances back and sees that Lisa isn't really fine, that Lisa's starting to cry. And she knows that Lisa's been having a hard time, like her family's been having a lot of struggles lately. So just before she talks to Carlos, she makes sure that Lisa is okay.
Yeah, listen, God, Lisa, she's like real sensitive and stuff. She's the kind of girl that cries over a broken nail. So I'm sure it's really no big deal, and she's going to be fine. I really want to go that way to Carlos.
Okay, so backspace.
Yes.
All right, so Gretchen decides she's going to talk to Carlos. And she glances back and assumes that Lisa is sobbing uncontrollably because she broke a nail. Yeah, right. So, but then she listens to her conscience and she remembers the conversation that she and Lisa had one time about how they never wanted a guy to come between them and their friendship. So being the good friend that she is, just before talking to Carlos, which, you know, she can talk to him later, she talks to Lisa, just sits down and makes sure that everything is okay in Lisa's life because she's really upset and because nobody else is talking to Lisa.
Okay, God, listen. This is getting just ridiculous. Let me take over here. All right. So, backspace. Gretchen walks over to Carlos, and they start to talk. And they realize they have so much in common because they're both big baseball fans. And they talk about all the great times that they've had and they're going to have, and they dance all night long because Carlos is a really good dancer, and he teaches her some salsa moves, and it's super fun. And then everybody at school is talking about how they're like the cutest couple ever known to mankind, and they become this most amazing people, and they have so much fun together, and they like go to all like the mixers together, and everything is so fantastic and fun. And by the way, Lisa was just fine. The end.
Guess I'll close out that document. Bring, hello? Oh, hey, St. Peter, yeah, this is God. Oh, you were doing a follow-up call? You were curious how that story turned out? Yeah, the one that I had titled Gretchen Helps Lisa, she actually changed the title to Gretchen Helps Herself. She changed the plot. She changed everything about it. Yeah, I know. A couple things she was unaware of, St. Peter. One is I had Carlos in her life later, and it was going to be so much cooler than hooking up at a lame party. But she also typed in her version of the story that Lisa was fine, but the problem is, St. Peter, Lisa wasn't fine. I just really, really needed Gretchen to be there for her friend. Yeah, that has been happening a lot lately. Yeah, with a lot of my people. Well, we'll keep working on her. Yeah, maybe someday she'll listen. All right, bye.